The last time we heard from Kalashnikov, the firearm manufacturer had developed a new anti-riot vehicle that serves as a sort of people plow for crowd control. We'll say Shchit, which stands for shield, was essentially a garbage truck with a cattle catcher on the front. Now, the maker of the AK-47 has published photos of a new golden robot. Business Insider claims it's something out of Aliens, but it's clearly a combination of OCP's Ed 209 from Robocop and the AMP suit from Avatar. The Igorek is 13 feet tall and weighs 4.5 tons. The robot has giant but clunky claws that are operated by a pilot who is stationed behind tinted bulletproof glass. Yeah, you see those things? They're supposed to hold weapons. I mean, what weapons? According to Russian media outlets, Kalashnikov will likely show off an updated version of the robot at the Army 2020 forum. I mean, Army 2020? I mean, more like 1987. Time to light this candle. Paul Allen's Stratolaunch made headlines again this week. On Monday, we found out that the unique aircraft, which is larger than a football field, has a new family of proprietary launch vehicles that will begin to enter regular service by 2020. These systems would launch while the Stratasys was in flight and be able to reach various parts of space and launch satellites. According to Stratolaunch, which is competing with other private space companies like SpaceX, the process of sending a satellite into space will, quote, be as easy as booking a flight. So, still pretty difficult. I know with the flight jokes, but they're just always terrible. The company will offer the Pegasus, a proven vehicle with more than 35 successful launches and one that will be ready for the first flight in 2020. The others are going to take a little bit longer. The medium launch vehicle, or MLV, looks to be the economic option, with a 3,400 kilogram payload and set to be ready by 2022. The MLV Heavy is still in early development, but it will nearly double the MLV payload to 6,000 kilograms. And the cool one, the space plane will be a reusable aircraft that will first operate only as a cargo vessel, but eventually be able to transport a crew. The space plane, though, is currently in the design study phase. So that's their way of saying, like, not soon. The company plans to share more launch vehicle designs by the end of the year. I just want to know if one of them is bigger than the space plane. I mean, I don't want to see smaller ones. Time to light this candle. You know one of the chief complaints of 3D printed parts is that they're too brittle? Oh, did we break that? Ha! Not a scratch on her. This is a brake pedal printed on a new Fortis 380MC carbon fiber edition 3D printer from Stratasys. This particular part has a lattice structure to show two important attributes. The first is that this was actually filled with the printer's water-soluble support material. As you can see, it was washed away without a trace. The other is that even though the part isn't completely filled, it's still unbreakable. I mean, well, at least I tried to break it, and I still couldn't break it. But didn't I try hard enough? The part is printed with Stratasys' proprietary carbon fiber filled nylon 12, which consists of 35% chopped carbon fiber. According to the company, other materials and parts currently on the market only have about 10 to 15%. Though, I mean, I've held them and they're still pretty tough. I'm not gonna name where this is from, but I mean, also I'm weak. Not been working out. Nope. Back to the break. This week, Stratasys unveiled the new 380MC CFE, which began to ship for about $70,000. Until now, if you wanted to print this brake pedal, you could, but you would need an upgrade for the Fortis 450MC or 900MC, which would run you anywhere from $200,000 to $350,000. So far, the tech has been good enough for some major race car teams, like Team Penske, which has used the material to build parts and prototypes for its IndyCar and NASCAR race cars. The teams like the ability to make a lightweight part that is impact resistant and stiff. But I mean, how durable can it be? Yeah. All right. First test, not bad. I hope you didn't want this back. I'm David Manti. This is Engineering by Design.